Time now for News Extra, and with our program today, here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. We have Scottsbluff High School Activities Director, Dave Hoxworth, Middle School Principal Bert Wright here to talk about a unique fundraiser these guys are doing this weekend, as a matter of fact, where you get a chance to obtain some memorabilia from the Scottsbluff School District and help out a fundraising effort for a new sound system in the Scottsbluff High School gym. So that all sounds pretty good, Dave. Kind of explain how this works.
Well, we kind of were faced with a problem when the construction began, and we needed to get our trophies at the high school moved out of there. And so the boxing took place by our facility maintenance crew, Randy Scott and the group, and they started moving them over there, and just overwhelmed because when the middle school was remodeled, all the trophies that were over there were moved to the high school temporarily, and they had just never been moved back. And so we have many things on display. We probably figure somewhere between 900 and 1,000 total items. And so as we were putting things in storage, we said, this is the time to maybe move some of these things along. And our desire is not to try to just throw things away or box them in a basement. So we're going to try to get them in the hands of people that have a tie to them and would maybe like to take home a piece of Bearcat history.
All right. So we had about 1,000 items, and you guys are going to keep all the state championship trophies and maybe some of the district trophies and stuff like that. But, Bert, some of the other things that people might want, and you've already had a lot of inquiries about them, things that might pertain to individuals, those are maybe some of the things that you're looking at giving to the public, right?
All those things are important to somebody. So it was hard to draw a line of what to keep and what to let go. Obviously, as you said, we're keeping all the state title trophies, all the runner-ups, the conference and district trophies, district championship trophies from the last, up to 2000. Or since 2000, but there's lots of other trophies there that district championships before 2000 are there, district runner-ups, invites, all sorts of things. About 450 trophies, and those are the things that we're making available. There are a lot of trophies pre-1960 that we're keeping, quite a few of them. And we're going to house those at the middle school. We're going to display those at the middle school, as that was the original high school before 1960. So we thought it appropriate to give some of those things some glory and display it at the middle school. So, but as I said, there's about 450 items, and it's all ready to go for tomorrow morning if the weather cooperates.
All right. So what they'll do is tomorrow morning from 11 to 1 p.m., the coaches will kind of look over some of this stuff and decide which things they want. And then the rest will be open to the public, right?
Yes. Coaches will have first shot at the things from 11 to 1. From 1 to 2 o'clock, anybody can come in, but no trophies will walk out the door between 1 and 2 o'clock. We have tickets made. Anybody who is interested in any of the trophies after the coaches get through will have an opportunity to fill out a ticket. For instance, on that ticket, it asks, do you have a parent on the team? Were you a player on the team? Do you have a grandparent? Was your son or daughter on the team? Somebody with a direct tie will have first shot at those. And we think that's important. We want these things to go to people who put in the hard work for these, or who holds a real fond memory, a direct memory for these people. So, for instance, if Dave and I were on a basketball team in the 80s who got a district runner-up, and we both want it, we fill out a ticket, and then somebody else who just thinks the trophy's neat fills out a ticket. Well, we go in there, we look at the 3 tickets that are there, and only those with the direct tie will be able to be drawn out. In the case that nobody who has a direct tie doesn't put in a ticket, well, the other person then have that opportunity to get that trophy. After 2 o'clock, it's wide open for people.
All right. Okay, we're going to take a break, tell you where all this is happening, what times on both Saturday and Sunday right after this.
Red Dirt on the River returns. It's the Randy Rogers Band.
This is my last chance to get it right.
And they're bringing Cody Johnson.
Take my hand, say I do.
And Stoney LaRue.
Oklahoma breakdown.
Saturday, January 9th at Viero Event Center. Buy tickets at carneyevents.com or call 308-338-8011. Red Dirt on the River 2, presented by the Nebraska Rural Radio Association.
All right, back on News Extra. We're talking about a fundraiser to pay off the last little bit that's needed to be paid for the sound system over at the gym over at Scottsbluff High School. And what they're doing is giving everybody an opportunity to get Scottsbluff High School memorabilia, and then you pay a free will donation for getting some of these things. Bert, Wright, and Dave Hoxworth here. So when are you guys doing all this, and where is it at?
On first of all, Saturday we'll start, as we said earlier, from 11 to 1 with coaches, and coaches can come in and they have an opportunity to take a maximum of 5 during that time if they have a direct tie to coaching that team. Then 1 to 2 is when we do the tickets, as Bert explained, and then we will stay there until 4 o'clock on Saturday to let people come in after that time, and then also on Sunday it'll be the same time until 4. So after Sunday, we'll probably have some items left that we'll have to make some decisions with, but that's our time frame. It's going to be on 19th Avenue. The address is 1117 19th Avenue. If you're heading east on East Overland, you turn just before Reganis, and it's a couple blocks south. And we have everything displayed there. It's pretty awesome to just come in, and if people are just wanting to come and look around, it's awesome to see the amount of work. You know, Bert and I talked about this last weekend. Think about the work and sweat and blood and tears that people went through to earn a lot of those things. It's pretty impressive. So how it works with the Booster Club, our Booster Club this fall wanted to put in a sound system in the gym. So Scott Wentz and the group has done a great job with that. We have one payment left. So we're just doing a suggested donation of $5 to $10 per item. And, you know, it's not necessarily mandatory, but we're just doing that. Anything that comes in during this time will go right to the sound system in the gym. It's already installed, and it sounds awesome.
Okay, real quick.
And, you know, tomorrow when you come, if you look on the website, there's my email address is there. You could even call the school to talk to me. I will fill out tickets for you if you can't be there. We probably have 50 requests already. And it's not too late to get that in. To shoot me an email or give me a phone call. We'll make sure the ticket gets in there, and you're in line to get it possibly.
All right. And you can go, you can kind of look at some of the things available this week at a website, Scottsbluff, at sbps.net/takehomeshs. Okay? So you can go on the school website, the school district website at sbps.net. There's a little link there. And you can look at some of this stuff that's going to be given away this weekend. All right, guys. Very good. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for letting us come.